Yeah, I'm just waiting for Mylan to come here to the 3XW studios to film outside the ring. I mean, it's just tragic what happened to President Pierce at November Knockout with that elimination tag match. Just, I mean, they really screwed him over. Wait a minute.
Oh, is this thing on?
Let me call you back. What are you doing?
Oh, that's delicious.
What are you doing?
Guthrie, it's time for a celebration, sir. I'm on a TP. This place.
That's the camera. What are you doing?
We can get a new camera, sir.
What kind of professional are you drinking?
Ding dong, the dingus is gone, sir. Skylar Pierce. He's going to be watching this at home, you know. My cousin's in charge.
You know, I've always known you're not classy.
I'm drinking out of a cup here.
You're drinking on the job.
How classy
celebrating
does one have to be?
A great figure here in 3XW history.
It was a tragic loss.
And now we're at the mercy of Todd Countryman. And the problem is, even with the board of directors around, I think at times he has a majority vote there, too.
Exactly, and he does. He does. Why don't we just go ahead, get your tie on, we start this show. Did you throw my toilet paper at me?
This is a really sad time here in 3XWrestling, you know.
Do you throw...
Yeah, I threw toilet paper at you.
How dare you?
Discount toilet paper.
How dare you?
Let's go to highlights of our main event from November Knockout with Rory Fox and Jeremy Wyatt for the 3XW heavyweight title.
Take a picture.
Steve Bealey that both men's shoulders were down on the mat. Therefore, this contest is ruled a draw. Still, 3X Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Rebel, Jeremy Wyatt.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Rebel, Jeremy Wyatt, wormed his way out of here with his title belt. Hey Wyatt, since you're such a great, brave, outstanding champion, how about you give old Rory Fox one more shot at that title?
Do it.
And I got an idea also. Since you always like to chicken your way out of retaining your title, you tapped out. You were pinned 1, 2, 3 tonight, and you're still champ. How about next time, even though you weasel your way out of the first fall and think you're done for the night, it's going to be 2 out of 3 falls, so it's like I get another shot the same night. And all you fans back me on it, maybe 3XW will back me up on it. We'll have a title match January 1st, baby. We'll start the new year right with a new 3XW champion.
Jeremy Wyatt, another unbelievable match with Rory Fox here at the Des Moines Social Club at November Knockout. But, my God, I mean, it doesn't get any closer than that. I mean, you really lucked out on this one. Even you have to admit that. I mean, a double pin situation, your shoulders were down, but luckily his shoulders were down too on the German suplex.
You call that luck?
Absolutely. I mean, you were extremely fortunate.
How do you figure that's
Your
luck?
head slammed into a chair. You were knocked unconscious practically.
I knew exactly where I was at. I could tell by the angle that Rory Fox had me at that his shoulders were down as well. Being the devious one that I am, I figured, you know, I'll let all these idiots think that, hey, new champ, new champ. You know, have you ever played baseball?
Yeah.
No, we know you haven't played baseball. You don't have to act cool and lie to all these people. It's like a situation. Tie goes to the base runner. It was a tie. This right here designates me the base runner. Therefore, I am safe. So in wrestling terms, that means I am still champion.
Well, I mean, you're absolutely right. In that situation, it is ruled a draw, and the champion remains the champion. But we saw the challenge laid down by Rory Fox for a 2 out of 3 falls match at New Year's Revenge on January 1st, right here at the Des Moines Social Club. The question remains, do you accept his challenge?
Do I accept this challenge? You're asking me, the Rebel, Jeremy Wyatt, if I accept Rory Fox's challenge?
Yeah, absolutely.
He wants to go 2 out of 3 falls?
Yep.
I've already beat him 2 falls. Match is over. I beat him last month. I beat him this month. We didn't even have to go to a 3rd fall.
The reason he's putting the challenge out there, I mean, that's 2 questionable falls you have over Fox now.
Questionable.
Very questionable.
Who finds them questionable?
The fans of 3X Wrestling?
And they matter how? Their opinions matter to me how? I walked
Clearly
in,
they don't.
I walked out. This is still around this waist. That's all that matters. You know what, here, I'll indulge you people. Another baseball term. Last month was strike 1. This month was strike 2. Next month will be 3 strikes and you're out, Rory Fox, and you will never, ever get a shot at this while I have it ever again.
Well, history will be made on January 1st here at New Year's Revenge. As for the first time ever for the 3XW heavyweight title, we have a 2 out of 3 falls match to determine the heavyweight champion. Well, wrestling fans, welcome to 3X Wrestling's Outside the Ring. I'm Midnight Guthrie with my broadcast colleague Chad Milan. Sorry you were privy to that unfortunate start to the show, I guess you want to say, because I've been told by our production staff that was phenomenal stuff, and they would love to use it at the beginning of the show, so...
Yeah, that's what happens when people are in charge and know what they're talking about.
More evidence that Todd Countryman has really turning 3X Wrestling upside down here when that kind of stuff makes the air. But at any rate, we had a phenomenal main event for the heavyweight title at November Knockout, I should say, between Jeremy Wyatt and Rory Fox. It was their second one-on-one encounter. You saw the words moments ago from both Fox after the match and Wyatt in the locker room after the event. He has formally accepted the challenge of Fox for the first time ever for the 3XW heavyweight title, a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now these gentlemen, their previous 2 encounters have been 20-plus minute matches. There's no telling what could happen here, folks. And it should be just an incredible matchup. I mean, Rory Fox... no one has gotten closer to beating Jeremy Wyatt more than a handful of times here in the past 3 years than Rory Fox has recently. I mean, we've seen Wyatt lose a couple matches in the past, but no one, I mean, even in those losses, he came back immediately after the match and punished Tyler Cook in that case. But now Rory Fox, I mean, if Wyatt hadn't landed the way he did, Rory Fox would be the champion right now, and he should be, in my opinion.
Well, you know, you're right. Rory Fox has came the closest to beating Jeremy Wyatt. Let's give him his due. But that's the key word there. He's came the closest. All right? He hasn't beaten him. It's been 2 matches now, and he hasn't beaten him.
Well, as I touched on, I mean, you don't get any luckier than Jeremy Wyatt. I mean, the chair was in the ring. Referee, senior official Steve Bealey, used his discretion. The chair had not been used as a weapon previously in the match. He allowed the chair to still be placed between the turnbuckles. Unfortunately, Wyatt's head, well, fortunately for some of us, Wyatt's head met the chair. The German suplex, it looked like Fox had the match won, and somehow Wyatt's weight shifted so that Fox's shoulders were also down. It's a tragic turn of events here, and that's 2 months now, disputed falls to determine our heavyweight title match.
So I guess what you're saying is that January 1st, we're going to have a decisive winner.
I think so, and I really think it'll be Rory Fox. I mean, 2 out of 3 falls. I mean, even if Wyatt pulls some shenanigans on one fall, Fox could still make up for it.
No, he can't.
You don't think so?
Jeremy Wyatt has beaten class individuals before. He's going to keep on beating class individuals long after you and I are gone, okay? Well, you're going to be gone. I mean, Todd's in charge and all, so...
Well, it's shaping up to be one of the greatest heavyweight title matches we've ever had. It's happening at New Year's Revenge on January 1st, 2010, one of the first wrestling events in the whole country for 2010. And now, follow this up, more of your celebration at hand as we're going to go to highlights of that 8-man elimination tag team match where Skylar Pierce lost the presidency of 3X Wrestling, as well as some words from the Gentlemen's Club.
This drink's for you.
There's a little 6-man tag team elimination match here later tonight. But there's a problem, you know. I heard from a very reliable source that a group of thugs attacked Crotch in the last week and he's injured and unable to be here tonight.
Well, you know, it's interesting. You were talking about how Crotch was injured by some vicious thugs, I heard. But I wonder, I seriously wonder who those thugs could have been. See, it's kind of funny we're talking about Crotch here, because when I was out here last month, I said I'd have a surprise for you. And all of a sudden, on 3XWrestling, the message board said that Crotch was the third man. 3XWrestling's Outside the Ring, you can see on YouTube every month. But Midnight Guthrie and Chad Milan said that Crotch was the third man. Yeah. Even the marketing department said Crotch was the third man. But I never said Crotch was the third man. So you heard a guy, or whoever heard a guy, heard Crotch. I wish him luck getting healed faster, but he'll get your revenge on you guys soon.
Listen, Pierce. To me, you look like you're twice the size of a normal guy, so how about we just put you in that match as the third guy? But since you are twice the size of a guy, then my team is at a disadvantage. Right. So I'm going to join my team, and it'll be 4-on-3.
So you're 4-on-3. Does anybody here want to see me kick the crap out of him tonight? You know what? You got a deal.
Now, President Pierce, I announced this match as an 8-man match because I received word during the last match that you have a surprise for the Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah, I told you I had a surprise earlier. We're going to make this 4-on-4. Ladies and gentlemen, our 4th member, Delicious Devin Carter!
Rockwell has been eliminated.
Unlike other individuals in this company, I'm a man of my word. And I resign as president of 3XWrestling. But this is not the end, Todd. I will be back. If it's not today, not tomorrow, but someday I'll get back at you. Thank you very much.
Todd Countryman, I guess now you're the top authority figure here in 3X Wrestling, the only authority figure. You guys, the Gentlemen's Club, have reached a new low tonight. I mean, that was just...
A new low?
A new low.
What do you mean by that?
What's he talking about?
What?
How he DT'd Fatty?
Well, first off, Skylar Pierce, bless his heart, got in the ring. Just, the man's a civilian. He's not even a trained wrestler.
The
man's a joke. You got me? The man's a joke. Anybody can tell you that. Yeah. Todd Countryman beat him fair and square. Yeah, you know what? I did DDT him, okay? Yeah. Was I legal? No. Was he in the match?
Yes.
Was I in the match?
Yes.
I think I had I been eliminated yet?
No. I don't think so, sir.
Thanks. And hey, guys, thanks for covering me in the back when Mad Dog ran me off. Right. You guys were on that.
Kudos
take him out.
To you to DDT a guy that fat. He's like 4 points.
Come
you know
on,
what?
Sterling.
Chancery and DDT him. That takes a lot of strength from you, man.
Hey, you know what? It's because all those Kegels and you and I have been doing.
Exactly.
We're gonna do those in the shower later too, so you can bet your butt that we're gonna work on that chancellery.
Speaking of shady eliminations, delicious Devin Carter, he comes out in place of Crotch. Yeah, by the way, what happened to Crotch?
Yeah.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? The bell rang?
The guy's in the ring.
Huh?
It was
that was completely unsportsmanlike.
Boom, boom, boom.
I think
they should have been paying attention to us.
Excuse me, if you guys.
Devin Carter lose twice tonight now?
Twice. Devin Carter did lose twice.
He lost 2 matches.
If you guys look in the rule books, if you would do some homework and look in the rule book, you'll see that when a man's shoulders are pinned after the bell has rung, 1, 2, 3 makes him eliminated in a 4-on-4 elimination
that's why you're
match.
The wrestler. We're the wrestlers. Interviewer. Wrestlers. We know the rules. Interviewer.
You know, speaking of rule books, Mark, that was pretty interesting, though, in that your teammates here kind of wanted you to do some underhanded tactics, and you actually said no. I mean, you haven't been cheating as much as in the past.
What's up with that?
Hey,
get a little soft?
We're not friends.
Hey, look at me. I'm the best shape of my life, guys.
That's true.
I don't need to cheat anymore. Maybe you could too. Shit the gym some. Maybe do some bench press. Do some jumping jacks.
Come on now, Mark. Seriously.
Well, Nova, could you handle that 100 push-up challenge he did earlier tonight?
Have you seen these?
I could hang in there with Mark. I could hang in there.
Really?
Last I saw, your submission move got countered.
Money. I don't need the money.
No, that's not about that. You got eliminated too. Your submission, your padded your padded submission, sleeper hold got countered, man.
It's because I listened to you. We were doing just fine working that big boy's leg. You come out and tell me to do the sleeper. Yeah, it puts just about everybody away. But you know what? He had enough in the tank.
You know, Todd, your celebration's kind of falling apart here. As
you know what? The point is, guys, we won. Okay?
That's right.
Yes, some of us got eliminated. A couple of us survived. Small high five, just small. We don't want to put it in these guys' face. A couple of us survived, okay? That's all that matters, right? Nova, are you? It was a cheap counter, right? You're right. You're in the best shape of your life. You don't need to cheat to win. That's great. Kudos to you.
Hey,
kudos to you.
I had this sharpshooter. You missed your spots.
What? Now hold on.
I was gonna pull him back into the middle of the ring. You didn't have to grab the rope.
Hey, guys, let's.
I had him right where I wanted him.
You know what? Speaking of having people where you want them, let's go hit the showers. All right, guys. Let's cool off.
Right.
Let's just hit the showers. I need one of you guys to hit my back.
Okay.
I mean, I was on it for a lot in this match, unfortunately. Not as much as these guys, but yeah, at least for 3 seconds each way.
All right, wrestling fans, now a special treat for you, as joining us in the 3X Wrestling studios for Outside the Ring is our very special guest, the rock star Jimmy Rockwell, who can now be announced on January 1st at New Year's Revenge. He will be getting another shot at Casanova and a shot at regaining what was once your cruiserweight title we saw Casanova end your cruiserweight title reign, a almost record reign. He ended it at 14 months with the help of Todd Countryman. The men, they broke your foot in the process. I mean, it was totally dastardly, totally cheap. What are all those faces you're making over there?
Just stretch. Just keep going.
Anyway,
please.
Then at November Knockout, part of that huge 8-man elimination tag team match, Casanova eliminated you from the match thanks to hitting you with the belt. And now we know on January 1st, hopefully you get your revenge on Casanova and win back the cruiserweight title in a match signed by President Pierce before he lost the presidency in November. You're a more than deserving challenger, in my opinion, and you've got to be pumped for this matchup.
Midnight Guthrie, I've never been more excited for a match in my life. I'm finally going to get my hands on Casanova. The man stole my belt. He put me on the shelf for 2 months. I couldn't walk, drive, do anything. I was
terrible.
at the complete mercy of other people. And now I'm back. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm ready to get my cruiserweight title back.
And certainly this has been one of the most vicious feuds we've ever had. Probably certainly for the cruiserweight title, if not in the history of the company. You guys have really been going back and forth since the summer. You did beat him in the King of Des Moines tournament finals and what was also a cruiserweight title defense. And you guys have really been going back and forth. And now that he's part of the Gentlemen's Club, there's that extra X factor with Todd Countryman involved.
You know, let me jump in here real quick. Excuse me to, interrupt your splendid interview, but just because Skylar Pierce made this match, Skylar Pierce is gone. In case both of you didn't know this, he's fired. Still fired, by the way. Not in charge. And I don't see why they're going to give you this opportunity. Didn't Casanova beat you already?
Casanova beat me with the help of Todd Countryman. They broke my foot, Chad. So I suggest you sit back and shut your mouth before I strangle you with that stupid-looking tie. Fact of the matter is, on January 1st at the Des Moines Social Club, I'm coming after Casanova. I'm coming after my belt. If Todd Countryman gets in the way, he's going to end up on crutches.
Well, tough words there from the rock star Jimmy Rockwell. It should be a phenomenal matchup on January 1st at New Year's Revenge. He really put you in your place there, Chad.
You just should not aggravate our guest anymore.
Oh, this is my fault. Midnight Guthrie here with delicious Devin Carter. And Devin, quite frankly, had such high hopes coming into tonight at November Knockout. And unfortunately, it just wasn't your night. I mean, a real hard-fought match with Craig Kieseman. I mean, the guy's an absolute beast. He beat you fair and square, quite frankly. But then Skylar Pierce announces you as his mystery partner for his team in that 8-man elimination tag team match. You come out, you're just trying to provide some strategy to your team, have a team huddle there, and quickly the bell rings, the Gentlemen's Club's all over, your partner's on the outside, and you get rolled up by Octane for the pin, just like that, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's got to be totally disheartening for you.
Guthrie, I don't even know where to start, but, Kieseman and I had... The guy's tough. I mean, there's a reason why he's been on a streak of how many months?
No doubt about it. I mean, he's now gone undefeated for 16 months.
I mean, I swear to God, I think the man caved a hole in my chest. Caved a hole in my chest. And then dumped me on my head. I'm not going to lie. I was a little out of it. I mean, it takes a lot. I've got a big head, but I was out of it. And he won. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can't fault the guy for that. But then, this isn't my first run around with the Gentlemen's Club.
Oh, absolutely not.
I kind of know how they operate. We've got some younger guys. They're kind of picking on a little bit, doing their thing. Crotch ends up hurt. We all know what happened, right? I mean, Guthrie, you know what happened.
I mean, Countryman spelled it out when he says some gentlemanly folk attacked him accidentally. Really.
We know who it was, Countryman. We know who it was, Octane. We know who it was, Sterling, and we know who it was, Casanova. And trying to go out there and give some strategy, and what do? I should have known better. I should have freaking known better. Roll me up, 1, 2, 3, I'm done. And I don't even know what to say, Guthrie. This is not the first time they've gotten in my business, and it's probably not the last. But I'm going to put an end to it. I don't care who it is. Countryman, Sterling, Octane, Casanova. I don't even care which one of you it is. But I'm coming after you because I'm sick and tired of this crap.
Folks, I gotta tell you, I mean, Devin Carter, he hasn't been himself lately, but the fire I'm seeing in his eyes, he's coming after the Gentleman's Club. This is the Devin Carter we know and love, folks, and he's coming out to destroy the Gentleman's Club and finally, yes, go back to your old winning ways.
We're gonna start with 4 guys, special 4, and then we'll see what happens.
It's great to see Devin Carter back to his old self again here in 3X Wrestling, and Commissioner Todd Countryman did not take those words lightly by any means, folks. He has booked Devin Carter in a match against perhaps the best technical wrestler in 3X Wrestling. One of his top men in the Gentleman's Club, Mark Sterling, will be battling one-on-one with Devin Carter at New Year's Revenge. And I've also been informed by Todd Countryman himself. He left me a voicemail just to say he is giving Gage Octane the month off thanks to his part in helping eliminate Skylar Pierce from 3X Wrestling.
Well, Gage Octane's a very busy individual. You know, he's constantly doing plays. He's got a play coming up, you know. He's got to practice on it.
I have heard that, but, I mean, Todd Countryman's just throwing his weight around however he wants, just giving guys the month off whenever he wants to. You know, Octane, my sources tell me he's still going to get paid as if he wrestled.
Yeah. And?
Well, it's just ridiculous. I mean, the guys that fight hard for win bonuses, championship bonuses here, and Gage Octane's getting handouts.
You didn't get your championship bonus?
No.
More pressing matters, though. Devin Carter, Mark Sterling. Sterling, one of the greatest wrestlers we've ever seen. Have you seen his physique lately?
It's phenomenal. What's interesting here, this is actually a rematch from our 3-year anniversary event back in July 2008, where that was a big match, I should say, in the history of 3X Wrestling, because Devin Carter, the heavyweight champion at the time, beat Mark Sterling, the pure wrestling champion. He lost his title to Devin Carter. It was subsequently forfeited because you can't hold both the heavyweight and pure wrestling title here in 3XW, and that led to that pure wrestling title tournament in August 2008, which started all the troubles between Jeremy White and Tyler Cook, and it goes on and on and on, but this should be a phenomenal rematch here. Devin Carter, the brawler, Mark Sterling, the technician, and I should point out, Devin Carter's admittedly had some tough times here recently in 3XW. He's kind of had some losses. He's had some losses. Mark Sterling, interestingly enough, has kind of been cheating less and less. Like, he doesn't want to cheat. He feels he's a strong enough wrestler. To his credit, I think he might be to win fair and square in his matches.
He doesn't need to cheat. I mean, like I said, have you seen that man's physique? Have you heard about his Spartan-like training resume?
Well, we saw at November Knockout the debut of the Mark Sterling push-up challenge, where a poor fan from the crowd was basically berated by Sterling to come in the ring and have a push-up competition, which certainly you're not going to beat Mark Sterling in that type of competition. Even Devin Carter, I don't think, would win that one.
No, you're not going to beat Mark Sterling in a lot of things.
But like I said, the Devin Carter we knew and love in the past is back. I'm excited to see him, and I'm excited to see him go all the way through the Gentleman's Club, one by one, until he gets his hands on Todd Countryman.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I got through here with Aaron Masterson, and Aaron, my God, where did that come from? I mean, we saw Ricky Kwong just destroy poor Ian Wellington, and then you come in like a maniac, like a house of fire with a steel chair, swinging for the fences. Kwong bails. I mean, we've never seen a side of you like this.
I'm going to be honest, my head's not exactly on right lately. You could almost say I had some sense knocked into me. This isn't a game anymore, Kwong. You and me, we have this thing going. I don't know where it came from. You decided to go back to Laosha, wherever it is you're from, your landlocked Asian Eastern country. You know what? You're going to kick me in the face. You're going to hit me with a chair. You're going to give me an elbow drop. How about this? Let's have a match. Let's actually wrestle one-on-one. Give me a fair shot. Let's do it January 1st, New Year's revenge. You and me. I think I want some revenge.
You heard it here first, folks. Aaron Masterson, the right price Aaron Masterson. The fun and games are over for Ricky Kwong as he lays down the challenge for January 1st at New Year's Revenge.
Aaron Masterson, bahanin mo, umay sa ko, mong daw tang ti kwa ko, oh bahanin mo si, oh bahanin mo si ka, mong na bang da, mong next call si ka, mong chong chen.
Well, of course, tonight, you know, Ricky Kwong, the Laotian sensation, he gave an opportunity to a young child out in the crowd tonight as we saw him completely destroy Ian Wellington. We probably won't be seeing him for a while. And, of course, in January, the crazy guy himself, Aaron Masterson, wants to come in. He wants to jump into the match. He wants to interfere, swinging chairs, acting like a crazy fool up here in 3XW November Knockout. No. Not going to happen. See, I am this man's advisor. I'm the brain, I'm the power, I'm the knowledge behind this guy right here. You think you've seen Unstoppable. You think you've seen absolutely uncontrollable. You haven't seen anything yet. On January 1st, Aaron Masterson, I beg you, I plead with you, please, please bring your carcass down to the ring January 1st right here at the Des Moines Social Club, because I got a plan. I got some great ideas, and you have a career that needs to be ended now.